welcome to day 5 of lockdown, of the COVID-19 lockdown. Sorry that there's no sunrise today. Couldn't wake up as today is one of those low days, and we have to show up though. We have to smile and wake up and actually do stuff for academics and for the family because we have to show up. As you can see, there's like books and stuff already here. So today's one of those days where I just didn't feel like doing much. I didn't feel like, I wasn't my normal self. But I had to wake up. I had to do the normal wake up, breakfast, I had a lot of notes to actually go through. I'm actually falling behind on the notes, as I found out today. But hey, we still live, we continue, we push through. But anyway, I'm still going to tell you today about the Deus group. The Deus group from Mr. Robot, and how I think that this whole COVID, it's not a conspiracy theory, I'm just putting the correlations of the two together. So, the Deus group is basically a group of world leaders, i.e. the G20, and they basically control the entire world. Hang on. So they control the entire world, basically. So they hold meetings and they decide on the fate of the world. And in the last season of Mr. Robot, they decide that they're going to annex the Congo because they want to build a plant. They don't go into specifics of what the plant they want to build is, but they end up doing it. They actually end up doing a trial, and the trial is in the Washington Township, somewhere in America, and everyone in that who worked on the plant and in and around the plant actually died of a form of cancer. And the surviving children of the people who died, or the workers, are actually trying to get revenge on the corporations and the people who are who tried actually to build this plant in the Congo, but they don't actually succeed. So that's how I think this whole COVID-19 is actually a power play between the US and China. And I think that the CIA, I think the CIA planted COVID-19 in Wuhan in order to destabilize China's economy, because it is becoming more powerful than the US's economy. And then the only way they did that, or actually, if that's not one of the options, if the US is not in charge, if the US is not responsible for it, actually, I feel like China is. And the only reason that China did that, because China is willing to actually lose people in order to become the world power. China, Iran, because America tried to start a World War III with Iran. And the way they did that was to destabilize their own economies, because they knew that their people travel throughout the world. So give them the virus, travel throughout the world, fuck up the entire economy, buy out all the shares, and then they come up at first. But that's just one of the things that I've been thinking. But I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Today's just not one of those days. Today's one of those days. I'm actually also kind of really pissed at my dad. But that's another story. Like, my family's the worst to be stuck in an apocalyptic situation with, because they don't listen to the rules. My dad has literally left the house 8 times today. 8 times. To go buy menial things. Because we didn't panic buy. We did not panic buy. We did our normal groceries because there's 6 people in the house. So we did our groceries like December, where everyone just needed to buy groceries. But this morning he wanted to go buy a newspaper, even though you could sign up for an online version of the newspaper, and you could have your newspapers emailed to you, as in everything. If you just sign up to the Times, you can have everything sent to you. And then again, he left to go buy. Sorry. And then he left again to go buy like other things. I know he went to go buy. He came back with Beck's non-alcoholic beer, because we did buy alcohol. We did buy alcohol before the shutdown, and out of how much did we buy? Like, we bought a 12-pack of Savannah, a 12-pack of Black Label, 2 bottles of gin, wine, like 4 bottles of wine, and yeah. The 1 bottle of gin is done. It was done before even the lockdown. I didn't even touch that gin yet. And the 1 6-pack of Black Label, I only had 1 dumpy out of it. I did not even touch the Savannah, and that's done. Gin is done. The 2nd bottle of gin just finished today. I had to hide the second carry pack of Black Label, because wow, 21 days is a long time and not to be able to buy alcohol. The 2nd bottle of gin, I made sure that half of it I poured out and I kept aside, and I'm having the rest of it now because he must decided to finish the entire other one. And I think this is the only way I can actually feel a bit happy. I don't have greens, but the only way, like, it's been helping. It's been doing what it needs to do. It's been mind altering, but I've been taking it as prescribed, but it has been mind altering because of the root canal. But I still have a lot of shitty work to do. Like, no, I don't want to work. I really, really don't want to work. Like, tonight I'm just probably going to be listening to chill jazz music and... Ma? No personal space. None whatsoever. But hey, that's family. Yeah, but what else? But I can, like, one thing I actually noticed as well about this lockdown, I miss going to places where I never actually go. Like, I miss going to church. Never go to church. I never go to church, and I miss going to church. I miss the option of going wherever I want to go. I think that's why I can never do prison. Because I don't have the option of going wherever I want to go. Also, it's night time, and umuntu feels lonely sana. Umuntu uzawufuna somebody. Afuna some boldiness. I feel like this music is not loud enough. Hang on. Yeah. Like, yeah, a lot's been happening actually. A lot. But I think I should start having topics besides just like showing what we've been doing throughout the day. And another reason I actually haven't been shooting what's happening during the day, and I think it's a good thing as well, me saving yesterday's video. Yesterday's video was 40 something minutes long because I showed family game night. Well, it was family game afternoon. The phone didn't want to save. The phone kept on crashing. It kept me off of social media, which was a good thing, because of the low day, it was actually going to be a trigger. It was actually going to be more... I don't know how to explain it, but it was just going to be a more downer. Took my meds, and I think that's what's helping now. Now I'm a bit okay, but still there's a thing where I just want to be alone, but clearly I can't. But yeah. I also think I should have these shots with someone, and I broke my shades. Like, I broke my shades. They're broken. I don't know what else to say. And I don't think I want to edit this. I want it as is. I want it as authentic. And with the ums and the as is. But yeah. So tomorrow's video, day 6? Yes, day 6. Day 6 is basically just going to be me studying because I have a shitload to catch up on. And yeah, hopefully we'll get the sunrise depending on how I wake up and how I feel in the morning. And I really wish I could actually take a walk to the beach, but then I just read this afternoon that 4 surfers got arrested for surfing. So because the beaches are closed and no one's actually supposed to be walking around, no one's supposed to be outside, and yeah, like I don't know. I miss leaving. I miss walking. I miss the option of it being out, and it's only day 5. We have like 17 more days to go. Is it 17? Matt's gone. Dulu gone. It is what it is otherwise. It is. Yeah. I had a lot of video calls today. A video called my best friend in Namibia. She's doing very well. Another best friend of mine in Cape Town. He's also doing really well. But everyone is like getting, it's not Stockholm syndrome, because Stockholm syndrome is something else. But like that whole indoors and like you don't have an option to go anywhere. It's people are not supposed to be locked up, man, especially this generation. Yes, fine, we have social media, we have the internet, we could like technically be somewhere without being there virtually, but the option of being there is actually needed. Like it's really, really needed. And we just have to wait it out. I have to wait it out. I should actually think of topics. Yeah, I think tonight I'm going to be thinking of topics to talk about, and I think I'm going to make it this type of vibe. And I just got an assignment. And it's due on Friday. Yeah. So there's that. Otherwise, so yeah, let me just sign out and actually figure out what I'm going to do with my life right now. And we'll chat tomorrow. Otherwise, TTYL, stay tuned. Not even stay tuned for more. Actually, yes, TTYL, stay tuned for more.